Ed, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I don't know, I can hear people on the PA, but I am good.
Listen to Impact Speed Fest.
I'm at the Impact Speed Ring at Impact Speed Park, man. And look, it is raining, it is wet. We've had 5 or 6 hours of rain non-stop. We sat around looking bored, talking to people, and now we're having the first parade of the weekend, and it's absolutely epic. Liberty Walk, RWB are going to rock onto the track, and it's going to be absolutely, totally and utterly epic. Let's hit into it, let's get down, because they are forming up in a big long queue. Let's get on with it. It's been a super wet day, but finally we have the first parade. You can see it come out onto the track here. And I'm going right the way. Here we've got Liberty Walk R35, and then we've got the New Z Liberty Walk. I haven't seen this car yet, but I've been meaning to keep an eye out for this car for a long time. And you can see they are heading out onto the track, and we have some amazing cars. This is a car I've not seen for many years, left-hand drive. Then we've got the first 997 convertible Liberty Walk, even Liberty Walk Jimny, 2 of them in fact as well. And then we have Heng's Garage, tiny Liberty Walk, which has got a brand new look and finish to it just on it. Then we have an Evora, and this is brand new Liberty Walk Sylvia, and that looks absolutely epic. Liberty Walk from Heng's Garage RX7, and then we have this absolutely stunning motor liveried car. In fact, we have one more. In fact, we have several more as well, and in fact we have loads more. I'm getting carried away thinking they've all gone onto track. Now all these cars are going onto the track, and man, you realise just how many cars the Liberty Walk guys build. This is a very famous safety car in Thai motorsport. And now we have some classic Porsches coming out. The RWB guys are joining this parade, and this parade is going to be absolutely epic completely. And I just need to walk up a little bit. Absolutely incredible to see all these cars parading around the speed park, man. Just look at that. And then again, this A90, absolutely stunning, pretty famous car that. And now we hit into all the RWBs, but I want to go around a little bit, get away from this music, and try and show you the Liberty Walk cars. So let's just follow the RWBs coming around here, and we'll try and get over the other side where it isn't so noisy. That is just a stunning view, and you know, the weather, it's not made one jot of difference. Everyone has got right behind this event and what's going on. Although it's rained for about 5 hours pretty much non-stop, it's been a lot of fun, and now it's livening up, and we'll go straight over here and see the parade from the start. Here's Paul's 86, done up completely in his new racing livery to match his A90 race car. And then look at them tiptoeing through the water, man. We had so much rain today, and it is still raining light. These cars are stunning. And then I point out Heng's Garage, probably the world's most famous R35, 1,000 horsepower, top secret, rebuilt after a fire, an amazing car. And just look at these cars rolling through. It is absolutely epic. And there is Mary, a very famous Liberty Walk lady, R35 lady, another Liberty Walk R35. And this one, this new fair lady, said it is absolutely stunning. And then again, this car, left-hand drive. I haven't seen this for years. Great to see all these cars out. And we just look, I mean, what I said before, what these guys at Infinite Motorsport have achieved in about 10 years doing Liberty Walk is absolutely amazing. That is completely incredible. As well as that, Heng's new RX7, and he is driving it today. This one with an interpretation of a very classic livery. And we have more and more going through, man. These are absolutely amazing. And just look at the way these cars are going through the water. In fact, I'm just going to walk over here and just get them reflecting on the water. But you can also see I'm standing here in the rain, getting rained on. Man, this is a beautiful visual completely. Let's go right over and you can see them reflecting in the water. Absolutely incredible. I think there's about 24 RWB in Thailand, and I think we have the whole lot. And now they come round again, man, and here we have Paul's 86 looking absolutely stunning in his new racing colour. And then you look at that Liberty Walk there, man, absolutely amazing. So I think the feedback, the take home from this is the Liberty Walk guys, in 10 years, they have built so much stuff. It's absolutely amazing. And RWB again, must be around about 10, 15 years. There's 24 of them and most of them are here. But also just look at that rain coming down here. I am getting absolutely soaked. We just look at Heng's amazing 1000 horsepower R35 that was built from the ground up after a huge fire. And this, I really, really love the treatment, the Liberty Walk treatment on this, and that rear wing. It's all absolutely signature, looks fantastic. And again, this is stunning. They've done a really, really good job. And I think all these cars, they just do an absolutely amazing job. And then just look again at Heng's tiny Daihatsu R35 style. That is so cheeky, and that's got a brand new wrap and finish on it just this past week. And again, this Silvia is stunning. And this RX-7, and Heng is waving away there, man. That is one serious car, dude. So this video is basically when you take an absolute shed load of Liberty Walk and RWB onto a racetrack, Impact Speed Park to be precise. It's absolutely amazing. I am standing at Impact Speed Park at 6:30 on a Friday, and the track is full of RWB. It's full of Liberty Walk. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm going to spin round and have a look at them. Man, some amazing cars. And here is Mr. Porsche in Thailand. No surprise to find him out. And then Konu, Cinderella, and another super famous RWB. And man, all these cars, they're really individual and really famous. And when you put them all together, you really realize what the story with RWB is. So the parade is almost over. They're now going for the exit. So I'm just going to nip round and catch them leaving. And I think what's really interesting with the RWB is I know every one of these cars individual and everyone has got a story. So you put them all together, and I've never seen them all together like this. But you put them all together and you've got a real story. You've got a real narrative going on, and each one individually I know and everyone knows, and that's absolutely amazing. And now we have the world's biggest Liberty Walk traffic jam, and you can still see it is absolutely pouring with rain, and we have a hold up at the front as well. So let's have a look at this Liberty Walk Lamborghini. That back end is incredible. That carbon fiber diffuser coming out there, and you can see the width, and man, it's just unreal what Liberty Walk. Again, you can see that, and look at that mud and dirt on there. Carbon fiber rear wing, and all these brackets are all carbon fiber. Absolutely incredible cars, and you see all the carbon fiber front end and lit, beautifully done. And then we have Paul's 86, and I just mentioned the Impact Speed Park on the front. Unreal. Let's just watch this go through, because that is just absolutely amazing, man. And that is super low and just bumping it over those rocks. Right, just walk in a little bit and watch these cars come out. And 'cause 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 'c had about 5 hours worth of rain just sitting around waiting for the rain to go. But it's been absolutely worth the wait just to see these cars. This is absolutely stunning. It is so clean and so perfectly done. And then again, this car had a very famous owner, and I've not seen it for many years, so it is great to see that again. What I said before, the first Liberty Walk 997 soft top. And then those chimneys look fantastic. I mean, it's just so cheeky to put Liberty Walk on a chimney. And then we have Heng's tiny Daihatsu, and it's so cheeky to put an R35 on a Daihatsu. And this Evora looks stunning, top secret, absolutely beautiful. And then this car, really, first time I've seen it today, and the guys have done a fantastic job with that. And this is just everything going on. This is just pure period nailed into the RX-7 with this whole Liberty Walk styling. And this is not a new livery at all, not a new car, but it just looks great. Man, it's just unbelievable to see all these cars today. I've been sitting around all day, bored stiff to be honest, while it rained, chatting to people, can't do much, can't make any content. And then suddenly all these cars come out, the rain hasn't stopped, but I don't mind getting wet to see this. And you look at that Liberty Walk 86, that is stunning. GR86 I should say. This A90 is fantastic. And then we hit into the RWBs again, and I'm just going to count here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 RWB. That is a record in Thailand in one place. Maybe like Dastreffen and things, you get 7 or 8 of them, but 19 in one place is absolutely unbelievable. There's probably only about 5 or 6 more, and those are around the country in different places. There's 10 just giving it some revs going on. Ooh, back in this one again, man. Absolutely amazing. These guys are having fun, and I absolutely love it. And they're soon all going to be gone, and I'm going to be standing out on the track in the rain by myself. But man, it's been absolutely worth it. All the back end stripped off that one. These cars are lovely. And then this one is another one I haven't seen for a while. It's got a classic racing livery on it as well. Absolutely love that. Man, everyone is individual. Everyone has got a story. Hello guys. Man, absolutely beautiful. And here we've got an old painkiller sign still going on. And the last one's coming. So I need to be off and done. So this video, thanks for watching. Impact Speedfest, this is my first video from the Speedfest. It's basically a ton of Liberty Walk on track, a ton of RWB. You just don't see that anywhere, any day, or certainly don't see in Thailand or Southeast Asia. Absolutely epic. So, as I always say when I get this point in my video, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this is just waffled straight off my head as it happened. And it is raining still. I've had to get wet, I had to get my camera and my mic's wet as I step over the barrier of Impact Speed Park. You can see it really is a wet, grey day. But we've sat around all day and it's been worth the wait. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because I'm going to have a lot more content coming up from the Impact Speedfest. I have no idea what it's exactly going to be or what's going to shake out over the next 2 days. But for sure, I have a load of content coming up. But for now, I need to find an umbrella, dry off. See you soon.